In Libya's ever more complex conflict, rival militias, hardline Islamists and pro-government troops are fighting for supremacy. But among it all, there are everyday Libyan citizens trying to make a stand and bring peace to their country. But those who decide to speak their mind do risk their lives in doing so, as Beltru reports.
Tawfiq, a young Libyan activist, was just 18 years old when he was gunned down in the streets by extremists 2 months ago. His close friend Mohammed said his death has had a catastrophic effect on the rights community, campaigning against the violence that is rocking the country.
Tawfiq's assassination did affect us all. I don't see the point of doing that anymore. I mean, you do a lot of workshops about youth, about peace, and you'd see nothing. So I stopped working on NGOs and started taking care of my work, my study.
Tawfiq is just one of dozens of activists calling for a civil and democratic state who have been targeted by armed groups that have run rampant since the 2011 toppling of Muammar Gaddafi. This is Algeria's square. It's the main protest point here in Tripoli, but many are too afraid to gather here. Just a few days ago, there was a demonstration against militia violence, which was reportedly fired upon by unidentified gunmen. Now, there are no official statistics to the extent of the crackdown on the activists, as most of the international rights community have had to flee the country. But Tripoli residents tell me at least 25 activists have disappeared in political kidnappings just since August. In Benghazi, Libya's second city, where Tawfiq is from, that number is much higher. With friends and family members disappearing every week, pro-democracy activists have now gone into hiding or have fled the country.
We entered into unknown territory with no safety, no security. Most of our activities have ended. People are too scared and don't want to risk their lives. They usually threaten us with rape, kidnap or killing by phone, text and Facebook. Even in person, they threaten their families.
Activist Abdul Rahman said his calls for a liberal democracy free from militias has angered Islamist groups who backed an August takeover of the capital and are allied with jihadis in Benghazi.
I have a lot of friends who have been kidnapped recently. Most of us are clearly against the Islamists. So that is why their priority is to silence these voices and end the effect we have on the people.
Officials in Tripoli's Islamist government maintain the reports of killings and kidnappings have been blown out of proportion.
Until now, we haven't received a single official missing report at this ministry. So this is why we consider the topic nothing more than media propaganda.
But for the activists living under militia rule, the threat is too real to take the risk. Beltru for RT, Tripoli.